Good, good. All right, well, guys, before we kick off the show here today, could I just get a little show of hands to see who might have seen the LJ Freestyle Entertainment Show before? Okay, just a few of you, not many. Well, guys, my name is LJ. Okay, it's printed up there in big bold letters, E-L-J-A-Y. Now, that's actually up there because I'm not real intelligent. Sometimes I look up there just to remember how to spell my own name, but that's also the same reason I ride motorbikes for a living, would you believe it? Okay, it doesn't take a lot up here. But anyways, guys, in the last 12 months, I've actually retired. Okay, I don't even perform in my own show anymore. I got told that I was getting too old and I couldn't ride a trials bike well enough anymore. So I've actually had to hand over the reins. And today I've got a couple of guys who have come all the way down from the Gold Coast to perform for you guys here. You're actually a couple of identical twin brothers, Randy Ryder and Reggie Ryder. Now these boys are 100% identical. The only reason I can tell them apart is that one's got long hair and the other guy's got short hair. But apart from that, they're both just as thick as each other. Okay, they're not real intelligent, these boys, but luckily they're able to put on a pretty decent show. Now, the sad thing is that they kind of think they're rock stars, okay? So they get me to tag along to all the events and do all the really, really important jobs. Like at the moment, I'm actually warming up Randy's bike, getting it ready to rock the Casbah. I also go out in the morning and fetch the boys coffees, stock the fridge full of lightly sparkling spring water with a twist of lime because they love that stuff. But anyways, guys, the most important thing for me to do these days is warm up Randy's bike. And while I've been riding around here, gas bagging, giving you guys a bunch of useless information you're never going to need again, the thermo fan is actually switched on, which means this bike is ready to rock and roll. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, are you guys ready for a bike show? All right, good to hear. Well, guys, if you give me a moment, I'm going to pop out the back there, make sure these boys have their microphones on and all that sort of stuff. So, guys, sit tight, and I'll kick off the show here for you in just 1 minute time. All right, what do you reckon, boys? Ready to rock and roll or what, huh? What's that? It's too early for your rock star lifestyle. Mate, what are you talking about? There's about 10,000 people out there waiting to see you boys perform. No, mate, serious. 10,000 people. I count them on all 6 of your left toes. So you ready to rock and roll or what? Oh, you want me to turn the music down so they can hear beautiful singing voice, huh? How's that, buddy?
Okay, Reggie, here's what we'll do. If you give me a totally super awesome intro and then I give you a totally super awesome intro, then everyone out there will think we're totally super awesome. Okay, good idea, Randy. Let's do this. Just turn my microphone on. Oh, it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in the left corner, weighing in at 0.64% pure manliness, we have the original gangster of trials bike stunt shows in Australia. He's represented his country multiple times throughout Europe and the USA. His high school rated him the 82nd most likely to succeed. He's the self-confessed #1 bike rider on the face of the planet and thinks he's always a massive hit with the ladies. Let's hear some noise for the one and only Randy Ryder.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 2023 Sydney Family Show. I am Randy Ryder, born in the 80s and down with the ladies. My hair is 100% real, synthetic fibre, and my glasses, although designed in 1987, are still to this day the most fashionable glasses known to mankind. Are you guys all enjoying your day here so far? Nice, nice. And are you guys all hanging out here right now to see an awesome bike show? Yeah, well, I've got to apologise up front, guys, because our show is absolutely boring. Isn't that right, Reggie?
Hell yeah, we're the most boring bike show ever.
Oh, what a shame, huh? Actually, guys, totally kidding, completely kidding. Our show is awesome, if I do say so myself. And you guys probably didn't even realise this when you came through the gate there today, but the LJ Freestyle Entertainment Show just so happens to be the #1 junkyard motorcycle and bicycle trials comedy stunt show at this year's Sydney Family Show. What do you reckon about that?
Randy?
Yes, Reggie.
You do know that we're the only junkyard motorcycle and bicycle stunt show at this event?
Yeah, of course I do. That's what makes it easiest to be the best, right? No competition up here for thinking. But anyways, guys, this show is made up of 2 parts. The first part will be performed by my identical twin brother Reggie. He's going to come out here, kick off the show, show you guys how it's done on a bicycle with pedal power. Then halfway through the show, we're going to swap over. I'll be back out here on the Trials motorcycle to finish the show off. All you guys need to do right now, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and wait for the super awesome intro from my brother. Super awesome intro. What's a super awesome intro?
And in the right corner, weighing in at 93 kilograms of chocolate pudding, we have one of the world's most famous C-grade pushbike trials riders. He's a multiple-time Australian D-grade pushbike trials champion. He's also the undisputed all-round pro K champion of Bonnie Doon. He has a black belt in macrame and enjoys long, loving walks on the beach. Would you please put your hands together for the man himself, Mr. Reggie Ryder.
Alright, good morning guys. Don't worry about my brother. As you can tell, he's a bit of a moron, that bloke. I'm the brains of the outfit here. But guys, hope you all enjoy our show this morning.
Okay, now as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the bike that Reggie is riding is very, very funny looking,
right.
much like Reggie's head itself.
Oh, come off it, man.
The biggest difference is that it doesn't even have a seat, okay? Trials riders love to do it standing up, so in order to do away with the excess weight of the bike, the manufacturers just left the seat off completely. Now it's fit with hydraulic brakes, front and rear, very, very low gearing, and it also has some big fat tyres there, which actually act as a little bit of suspension, seeing as the bike isn't actually built with traditional suspension like many other mountain bikes. Alright, well ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Reggie's all warmed up, ready to rock the Casbah. He's going to start hitting some of these ramps. So guys, remember, if you like what you see, make sure you make plenty of noise, because the more noise that you make, the more excited Reggie gets, and the more excited Reggie gets, the much bigger chance there is of seeing him fall on his face. Woohoo!
Is what everyone's actually waiting for, right, huh?
Okay, so what do you think of that, guys? Not too bad for a warm-up.
Not too bad.
But, hang on a minute.
What?
Aren't you supposed to be the multiple times D-grade Aussie champ?
Yeah, how about that for a claim to fame, eh? Multiple time D-grade Aussie champ. That makes me the best of the guys that couldn't compete against the good guys. But don't worry, I got that good. They put me straight to A-grade. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, well, you'd never know. It looks more to me like you're just trying to ride a bike for the first time without training wheels.
Come on, man, that's embarrassing in front of everyone.
Seriously, man, have you got something better?
Yeah, I got something better. How about this, guys? How about we try and get straight up this big ramp here and straight up onto the top of the container? Would you guys like to see that? Cool.
Okay, well, ladies and gents, if you think this is better than his first move, please make plenty of noise for Reggie, because if he doesn't hear the applause, he actually has this really nasty habit of crying himself to sleep at night.
Thank you.
And nicely to the top there. Now, what do you think of that, guys? Not too bad, not too bad. So, okay, now, what have you got for us, Reggie?
All right, well, we're going to make things a little bit harder now, right? A little bit more dangerous. What we're going to do is come right up to the edge of the container here on the back wheel, and from a stationary start, we're going to try and jump from the top of the container to the top of the brick box. What do you think, Randy?
All right, do you guys want to see Reggie jump from the top of the 20-foot container to the top of the brick side office?
All right.
Maya, can you let him turn and sit down? Sit down on the ground. Sit down on the ground. Sit down on the ground.
And nicely done across the gap there. Okay, now he's going to be working his way down from the roof there, down the freight boxes, and onto the pallet stacks.
Cheers, guys.
And what do you think of that, guys? Nice and safe to the ground. Can we have a little bit of noise for Reggie? Okay, now things starting to get a little bit more difficult for Reggie here. Okay, he's got to be really accurate with the back wheel placement, otherwise he's going to end up upside down between those black and yellow safety rails there.
It does happen.
So the test now is for Reggie to try and jump on the rear wheel only from rail 1 to rail 2 and back up onto the lower freight box. So what do you think, guys? Is he going to get it first go?
Ah, it's a lot of pressure, eh? Second go's fine, right? All right, we'll see what we got. All right, how about we do a first go then?
And what do you think, guys? That does take a lot of bike control there. Reggie making it look a lot easier than it really is. Now, he's actually going to try and work his way back to the top of the side office. And because Reggie is so out of shape, you might notice him starting to breathe a little bit heavier.
Thank you.
And there you have it, Reggie safely back to the roof of the side office. Okay, how's the view from up there, Reg?
Oh yeah, mate, good view from up here today. Looks like all the good-looking people came to the event today, huh? But hey, buddy, check out who's followed us all the way from the Gold Coast. It's Stacey. Hi, Stacey.
Oh, that's all good and well, but look who's standing next to her. It's Stacey's mum.
Don't worry about this bloke. He's got this thing for Stacey's mum, okay?
Now, guys, I think Reg has one more trick up his sleeve here. Occasionally, he even bends front wheels doing this one. It really just depends if he's been eating salads or if he's been tucking into the Colonel's secret recipe a little bit too often. But let's see what happens. Let's see how he goes. And there you have it, a 360 off the top. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? He must have chosen the salad.
Nah, KFC.
So guys, let's have one more big round.
Thanks very much, guys.
For the
Cheers.
all-round croquet champion of Bonnie Doon, Mr. Reggie Ryder. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you guys all enjoying the show so far? Come on, we're going to need a little bit more noise than that. I said, are you guys all enjoying the show? Okay, well, I'm going to pass the music and microphone over to Reggie so that he can take over the commentary. And in just a moment, I'm going to come out there on the TRS Trolls motorcycle and show you all how a real man does it. Now, you will notice Reggie's voice is really, really boring to listen to. Kind of like watching him ride, I guess. And he tells really lame jokes, okay? So when he does, please just laugh and clap for him, as it will prevent him from bursting into tears in the middle of a performance, which has happened, and it is incredibly embarrassing, okay? Man, I just heard everything you said about me. What do you mean? I was just telling everyone how awesome you are and how you're the coolest guy I know and all that. How about you get out of here, get on your bike and let me do my job? That's a great idea, buddy. I'm going to go out the front there in front of all those people and make fun of you out there instead. That way you can't reach me with your right hook. I'm a smart guy, you know. That's a great idea, Randy. On your bike, buddy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while Randy is out the back here warming up with his yoga poses and tying up his corset, I thought I'd tell you a few things about him. Randy has a lot of experience on a bike, actually, guys. He's been riding for almost 30 years now. He actually started off on a push bike and then progressed on the motorcycle trials. He was actually one of Australia's top competitive riders for about 10, 12 years. He's competed overseas in Europe and America in World Cups and World Championships events. But in the last couple of years, guys, to be honest, he's kind of let himself go. Okay, he doesn't compete anymore, doesn't do any running, and he never gets to the gym. And as a result, he's kind of carrying a lot more weight around the middle. Yeah, how about you get on with the show there, princess? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he can still ride a bike really well. These days he spends most of his time travelling around Australia, performing shows for fine folks like yourselves, and doing his best to make people laugh and smile. And of course, often he tends to make them cringe. But without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get those hands clapping once more and make some noise for Mr. Randy Ryder.
All right, don't worry, guys. The good-looking brother is back. Woo!
I don't know about that, mate. You've got a face that looks like a drop meat pie.
Oh, don't be jealous now, man. You know what, guys? I'm good-looking, sophisticated, educated, charismatic, and extremely modest, would you believe? Huh?
Yeah, right. You keep telling yourself that, Randy. Modest, huh?
Yep.
I don't think you actually know what that word even means.
Mate, I have no idea what any of those words mean. They're all too big for me.
Okay, well, how about you stop talking and start riding while I tell these good-looking people about that funny-looking bike you're riding?
It sounds like a plan, Stan.
Okay, well, ladies and gents, boys and girls, you'll notice the bike that Randy is riding is very unique. It's made by a company called TRS Motorcycles in Spain. It has a 300cc liquid-cooled two-stroke engine and weighs only 67 kilograms in total. It has very, very soft suspension, dynamite hydraulic brakes that can stop the bike on a 20-cent piece, and a 6-speed gearbox. Today, however, Randy will only be using the first 3 gears, which have been specifically designed to get Randy and his gas up and over these junkyard obstacles you see before you. It also has a very strong manual clutch that allows Randy to accelerate off the mark very quickly, and Randy will be putting this clutch to test today when he attempts to hit some of these ramps.
Hey Reg, you forgot to tell everyone about my really cool factory parts, man. You know what, guys, this bike, it's got chrome muffler bearings, it's got a secondary transfibrillator valve. Hey buddy, see that part right there? That's a titanium piston return spring. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Oh, and it's also got a fully sick factory fit 2.5-inch wide nylon power band, huh?
Yeah, Randy. We all know those things don't even exist.
They do.
Now, are you going to hit some of these ramps or what?
Yeah, I was just busy talking sexy for everyone.
All right, remember, guys, if you like what you see, please make some noise for Randy, as these ramps are extremely hard to ride up or down on a motorcycle. Okay, that's nice and smoothly to the top. Now, how's he going to get down?
Forwards, buddy.
And all the way down on the front wheel. What do you think about that, guys? He's just getting warmed up here. Not bad for an old fella there.
Old fella? Mate, who are you calling an old fella? You and I are identical twins, man. We were born on the same day. Now, I don't know about all you guys, but being born on the same day, that kind of makes us the same age, right?
Yeah, but you were born 3.5 minutes before me, so you're an old fella.
Look, guys, don't worry about him, all right? He's just real jealous at the moment because they're doing a remake of that 90s movie Twins. They asked me to cast as Arnold Schwarzenegger and him as Danny DeVito, that's all.
Yeah, you're a real comedian.
Thanks.
Now, how about you try something a little bit harder?
All right.
What about you try riding straight up that middle ramp leaning against the side of it?
All right, that's this one right here. What do you reckon, guys? Straight up the middle ramp and up onto the roof. Would you guys like to see that? Okay, well, you guys are the boss here today, so let's give this one a crack.
And nicely up the vertical wall there, folks. What do you think? Now, guys, Randy is a professional and actually makes it look a lot easier than it really is. I can assure you of that. But, What are you doing now, mate? You should be careful. That's really steep.
Yeah, I know, man. That's why I am being careful. Wouldn't want to land on my gorgeous face down there, would I? It'd be a tragedy for all the ladies.
If he did land on his face, it might be a bit of an improvement. Hey, guys.
What? You can talk, man. You got a face that looks like a smashed crab.
That's extremely descriptive, Randy.
Yeah, thanks, Reg.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Randy lands safely back down to earth. How about making a little bit more noise for Randy Ryder? Because he certainly did when that back wheel of his hit the ground.
Yes, mate, you're a comedian today, aren't you, huh?
Hey, Randy.
Yes, Reggie.
How about you give the triple step a crack?
Triple step. All right, let's try that one now, huh?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this triple step is by far the most technical series of moves that Randy has to string together to get all the way to the top. It takes amazing balance and throttle control, but also some serious suspension and clutch timing to get this right. If Randy fails to get one of these spot on, he's going down faster than Donald Trump's toupee in a cyclone. So ladies and gents, let's get behind Randy, help him up this triple step. Put those hands together and make some noise. Come on, let's hear it. And safely up the top there. And just in case you guys didn't realise, Randy does have the ego the size of Ayers Rock. But now he's lining up for the gap across to the top of the shipping container. Let's see what he's got. And nicely across, so guys, how about it? One more big round of applause for Randy as he makes his way back down.
Okay, guys, how about we make things a little harder now, hey? A little more dangerous. Right, we've got this really skinny ramp here. How about we try and get straight up the skinny ramp, up the side of the container, and up onto the roof? Would you guys like to see that? Cool.
Randy, you know that's a long way up there, and that's a vertical wall at the top.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Captain Obvious. At least we know his eyes aren't painted on, huh?
Well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do get a little bit worried about this one because if Randy makes a mistake and drops the clutch a little bit early or hits the front wheel into the container on the way up, he's going to come flying backwards off the top and smashing hard into the ground.
What? Oh, well, I can't really do it now, can I, man? Hey? I mean, look at all these people watching me. If I go crashing in front of them, it's going to make me look really silly, isn't it, huh?
Randy, I don't think it's even possible for you to look much sillier than you already do.
Oh, come off it, dude.
But you have to do it now. Everybody is waiting for a crash.
Huh?
Do you guys want to see a crash?
Yeah. But I guess I got to do it anyway, huh?
You certainly do now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all jokes aside, this is an extremely difficult maneuver here for Randy. Not only is that 45-degree ramp awfully narrow and easy to skip off to the side, but that is a vertical wall at the top which could kick Randy and his bike in any direction. So guys, let's get Randy pumped up, get him to the top of this container, put those hands together and let's make some noise. And straight to the top. What do you think, guys? That was really cool, Randy. Not a bad effort at all, mate.
Not a bad effort, mate. I think it was an awesome effort, to be honest. Got a little airtime there. Some people clapped for me. It's a hell of a lot more than you got, right?
Actually, Randy, I think the people are here to see something bigger.
Something bigger? You guys want to see something bigger? Okay. Do you guys want to see a trick called the splat? Yeah, of course you do. It's got a cool name, right? Anyways, guys, this trick is called the splat for two reasons. Firstly, if you mess it up, it really, really hurts. Secondly, it's the sound the back wheel of my bike makes when it slams into this big black rectangle here on the side of the container. Now, what I'm going to do is back the bike up to the fence here, select third gear, rev it to about 15,000 RPM, dump the clutch, and fill that guy in fake grass. Yeah, because it's going to be really cool. Is that good, buddy? Really cool for everyone else, I mean. Yeah, no, you're right there. All right, now once we've done filling in the young fella here, we're going to come along the flat ground. As soon as the front wheel touches this kicker, I'm going to dump the clutch, get the bike to fly into the air, slam the back wheel into the wall, and hopefully momentum pulls me up onto the top there. Now, as you can see, it is quite a long way up there. It means it's also a really long way to fall backwards. And today, I'm going to be attempting this trick without a safety net. Ooh, all right. How scary did that just get, huh, when I dropped my voice like that? Pretty cool stuff. That's what Hollywood does in all the horror movies to help raise suspense. Just has zero effect on my show. It's probably my delivery. But anyways, guys, if I fall off, have a really good laugh. It's really funny to watch, especially if it's someone else falling off and not me. But hopefully we get to the top. Hopefully I'll speak to you in a few moments' time.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the business end of our show here today. All jokes aside, Randy is about to attempt to splat straight up a 3-meter brick wall. So for one final time, please help get him pumped up, clap those hands, stamp those feet. Let's hear some noise, get Randy up to the top of this wall. Come on, guys, let's have one last final round of applause for the man of the moment, Mr. Randy Ryder.
Thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for watching the LJ Freestyle Entertainment Show. I am Randy Ryder, born in the 80s and down with the ladies. Really do hope you've enjoyed the show here today, guys. If you did, please note we have another couple of shows coming up today at 1:30 and 3:30 this afternoon. I will warn you all, though, the jokes don't get any better, okay? You can't improve upon perfection, right? But anyways, guys, enjoy your afternoon here at the Sydney Family Show, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Thanks very much. Cheers.